Okay, in the previous video, I had recognized that stream has breakdown from the middle of the stream. So you had missed the latter part after uh, adding the nose to the face. So I will continue from adding the nose in this part of the video again. So you will able to successfully complete the started human face. Now we give our focus on adding a bow to the face. So in here we have bow here. You have to press the control and you can increase, then by pressing a space bar you can pan, and I will make it larger. Now in this bow shape you have two types of borders. You will see this border is a curvy border, and this border is consist with set of straight line. Okay, straight lines are connected, but in here it is a curve. Okay, now I am going to select this bow by using lasso tool. So for the curves we will use the basic lasso tool, and for the straight lines here we use polygonal lasso tool. So we will see how you can interchange from the basic lasso tool to the polygonal lasso tool. Switch between those two types of tools while we are selecting a object. Okay, while we do the selection, how you can interchange with these. Okay, now I will press Shift and L. Again Shift and L for the basic lasso tool. Now I am starting with this curve line. I draw my curve line like this. Now I had come to the end of the curve line. Now from here onward you have a straight line. To interchange the curve line to the polygonal line, now I am clicking the left mouse button when I am drawing curve line. Now press the ALT button while you are pressing the left mouse button. Now release the left mouse button. Now you will see the tool has changes to the polygonal lasso tool. Now you can draw the straight line. You can just click on the edges, so you can draw on the edges. Now we we have come to the end of the straight lines. Now again we have to switch to the curved lines. Now while I use the polygonal lasso tool, I had continually pressed the ALT button. Okay. Now you have to again, there is one, fine. Okay. Now you have to again press the left mouse button while you are pressing the ALT. Now you have to release the ALT button. Now you see the tool has again changed to the basic lasso tool. Now we selecting. Okay, I will do it again. I will select the curved part, then press the ALT and release the left mouse button. Now I press both ALT and the left mouse button. Now I release the ALT. I am drawing the curved line. Now again switch to the polygonal lasso tool. Again switch to the basic lasso tool. Now I have completed my selection. If you need to reduce, because this I have to remove this upper white and black line, so I have to reduce the selection. For that I will go to modify, contract, and I will put 2 pixels here. Now I see that the line is removed. If you wanted to contract it more, you can again go to reduce the selection. Okay, I hope you can happy with the selection now. Then Control C for copy, and here select the move tool, go to the face, Control V, Control T for activate free transform. While pressing the shift key, you can reduce the size of the bow. And by using the arrow keys, you can place it. Then again press the move tool to apply the transform. Okay, now we had completed the bow. Now next thing is we will extract the mushroom for making the hat of the face. Now again we are selecting the move tool, then control shift M for the mark you and deselect. Then with the ALT you can zoom out and I will zoom in the mushroom by using spacebar. Now I will use the basic lasso tool. Now we will see how you can use the lasso tool to select part by part and add the selection together. I will add this. I will start to select from here. I think I want to do the selection in another part. You can release the mouse pointer and you will see in here there are additional part has added. So if you want to remove that part, use the ALT key. You will see that minus mark has been displayed. You can remove the additional extra part by circling it. Now I wanted to add another selection to this one. I use the shift. Now I will select the object from here. One thing from here you wanted to finish adding this part, you can release the point. Now there are two parts has been added. Now again press the shift key and select this part. You will see now selection has done. We have to add this part to the selection as well. I draw the circle. Now those parts are added and you can use the ALT and enlarge the image, and if you wanted to remove this part, this line, you can use the ALT and indicate the part for removal. That part will be removed. This part also remove with the ALT. Okay. To add, we have to use shift. To reduce, we have to use ALT. I will remove this top line also. Now you will see we can add this part. For add, you have to use the shift. or remove ALT. Okay. Now we had select the hat like previously. Control C and go to your image. Control V. Control T for transform. Then Shift. And we can place the hat. Press the move tool. Then apply. Okay. Now we had put the hat. Now next thing is how you can add ears by the piece of orange. Now we again go to the our starting image and shift E for move tool and quick shift M for marquee tool, then deselect, again zoom out. Now we will be going to select the ears. In this time I will again use the lasso, but in here I will use the magnetic lasso tool. So you have to again press shift L, again the shift L, you will have the magnetic mark with the lasso tool. Now I will start the selection from here. You will see the border is magnetically attracted. See, attracted to the border of the object. If you accidentally create a border like this, you can, if you wanted to remove the previous automatically created point, you can use the backspace. Now you can select. If you wanted to forcefully put a point, you can click, so it will be artificial point. Now with the circle, it denote the end completion of the selection. If you click it, you will see it has been selected. Then by using again ALT, you can see whether you needed to remove something. If you want to remove, then use the ALT, you will see minus mark. Now you can click and maybe you have to select the removal part artificially like I am doing. Okay. And we have to remove this part. If you start by pressing ALT, that minus mark will be continue even if you did not press the ALT again. After you put the first point, then it automatically denote as minus. Okay, you do not need it to continually press the ALT. Okay, now we had selected the peel of orange. Then Control C for copy. Then go to here. Control V for paste. Control T for transform. And press the shift key to uniformly scale down. And you have to drag it from the corner also. Okay. Now our ear is in the vertical direction. We wanted to make it rotate counterclockwise. For that you have to go to edit, transform. In here rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. In here you have to use counterclockwise. Then you can even use the arrow keys to place the ear in the proper place. Now press the move tool to apply the movement. Now you have to make a ear in parallel to this ear. Okay. So what we can do is you have to use the move tool, then ALT, and you can click the shift key for dragging. First you have to use the ALT and drag and shift, so it will be in the same line. Okay. Now I had taken it to the border and release the ALT and the shift key. Now we have to flip this one. Okay, we have to flip this in the horizontal way. Okay, not the vertical way. Vertical way means bottom will be go to the up. Horizontal flip means left will be moved to the right. So in here flip horizontal, not vertical. Now we had to flip it again. With the shift key you can move. Now our ears are placed by using peel of orange. Now next thing is we will create eyebrows of the face. So We have to move to the starting image again. Press the shift and the M for Mercury. Then deselect. Now this is the vegetable we going to use for uh, eyebrows. Now first, this is another selection way. It is a very easy selection way. First, we will select the whole object by using the rectangular marquee tool. Now the background of this vegetable are in the same intensity of the pixel, same color. So we will use the magnetic wand tool. So use Shift W. Should be the okay. Use the magnetic wand tool. Then we wanted to use the magnetic wand tool to reduce the selection. So use the ALT. So you will see minus mark is appear. Click anywhere in the selected white space. Now you will see selection has removed. So the remaining is the object border. Now we will be make a copy, Control C. Then move to next image. Control V. Control T for transform. By pressing the shift key, we adjust our eyebrows. Then apply. Like what we had done for the ears, we have to press the ALT and the shift. Okay. Then again, can go to transform, flip horizontal. Again, shift and the ALT. Sorry, AL shift only. And by using the arrow keys, you can uh, adjust the eyebrows. So that's it. This is how you can create by various type of selection and make a human face. And you can use this selection method for various selection tasks. I hope you can take different objects and create different things. Not only for not only human face by vegetable. Maybe you can make human face by parts of the vehicles. Okay, you can use your creativity and the selection. Okay, so this is the end of the third part. I had I had forced to do the third part because of the breakdown of the stream in the last part. So with that, we had completed the human face making part with the selection tools. See you in the next lesson.